Howdy, I'm Nate with Physio Room, and I'm standing today with Brian of Enduro Bites. Brian, what can you tell me about Enduro Bites real quick?
Well, the cool thing is we make them fresh daily just around the corner. So literally this is our playground.
Nice, and Enduro Bites is for endurance type sports?
Yeah, it's
nutrition?
we're a small batch, fresh alternative to mass-produced energy bars.
Yeah.
Because of that, they taste great, they're soft, they're easy to eat, even going up a climb, and they're easier on the stomach.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we care about at Physio Room because we're most interested in how you move, how you sleep, how you manage your stress, and then how you eat. And Brian is a professional at this stuff. Well, no longer professional, amateur rider, should we say?
Yeah.
But he's been ridden bikes for a couple of decades, and he's put that knowledge to use in making Enduro Bites. But today, what we want to talk to you about is how you can prep for a ride. We spend a little bit, a lot of time on our bikes. It's a lot of fun, but it is a mistake to just jump out of your car, jump on your bike, go for a ride, come back, throw your bike back on the car, and then drive home without taking care of your body, prepping it for the ride, and recovering from the ride. So Brian and I want to talk to you today a little bit about how you can briefly, it doesn't have to take a lot of time, just how you can briefly prep for a ride and even recover from it after you're done. So Brian, you talked to me about some exercise that you like to do, a very simple one, to activate some musculature, specifically the back of your posterior chain, we like to say, before you ride. What does that look like?
For me, it's just the basic squat movement. I found that it activates my glutes, and I typically have better rides when I do it.
Yeah.
I just feel like I can put more power on the pedals.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't know. It's nervous system magic in a way.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's not hard, like you said. It's a simple movement. It's not about fatiguing your muscles or being tired for your ride or run you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's just about getting those guys to like wake up. It seems like to me. So, for me, it's I do it two ways. If I'm home, I have a large PVC pipe where I will grab that guy and think about where I'm trying to pull that PVC pipe apart. And I grab it and I'm just I usually a wide stance. My hips just like a wide stance when I squat.
Yeah.
And I'm just squatting down and then back up.
Overhead squat.
Overhead squat.
Yeah.
I'm doing, it's not religious, but maybe 5-6 reps at a time.
Yeah.
Slow and controlled. And then sometimes I do a lot of kettlebell work. I'll grab a kettlebell, but you could grab a dumbbell or a weight plate or anything and just hold that kettlebell to my chest in the same movement.
Squat.
It's not enough where I'm feeling tired, fatiguing the muscles.
Yeah. Just turn things on.
It's enough where I feel the weight.
Yeah.
And I'm just doing if I'm doing weighted, maybe 3 reps.
Okay. Yeah.
And I might do a little bit, kind of trying to come up fast, semi-explosive.
Yeah, sure.
Not getting carried away, but it's a simple thing, and initially it's not, wow, that's not going to do anything for me. But when I do it, I almost always have good rides.
Yeah.
So
you're getting the body ready for the ride.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
The thing I like about that is it's turning on not just the musculature of the legs, but especially when you're doing overhead, we're turning on the posterior chain, the musculature of your back. So that's very good. Another thing that I'd like to add to that is getting the spine ready for a ride. So as you all know, when we're riding, we spend a lot of time in a kyphotic posture where we're a little bit rounded like this. And that's okay, but when we're in sustained postures like that, the spine also needs to move backwards. So something like this can help us, and it doesn't have to take long. Spend a little bit of time with the foam roller just below your shoulder blades, and then you can extend over that foam roller about 5 to 10 times. Just looking for repeated extension like that and opening things up. And then you can also maintain a sustained position just like this and relax into that position for about 20 or 30 seconds. It doesn't have to be a long time. You can do it at various levels of the spine, but even if it's just one level and you're getting that repeated extension, that's going to be beneficial to get your spine ready for the ride. So between what Brian suggested and what I'm suggesting, we're taking care of the bone, the joints, the spine, and the musculature, not just of your legs, but of your posterior chain. Anything that you'd like to add to that, Brian?
I often do that when I'm watching TV at night.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn my brain off.
Yeah.
I'm laying on the floor, foam roller, and working my spine in different parts. But yeah, it's a staple for me.
Yeah, awesome. Well, that's what we got for you for today from Enduro Bites and Physio Room.